Hi, I'm Hannah Luber. I am a teacher at the International School of Zug and Lucerne, and this is my video submission for application to be a teacher on the ice station expedition coming up in Antarctica. For question number one, what does Antarctica mean to me personally? It is the place that I first learned that penguins lived there, but not polar bears. It's the place that when I'm teaching environmental science, the kids look at the big white blob at the bottom and go, is that the North Pole or the South Pole? Which then we lead into lines of latitude, and Antarctica is my example for 90 degrees south. Antarctica is a polar desert. It's, to me, one of the examples I use when I'm teaching about biomes, often the one that gets called a tundra, and then we get a little bit more specific and it gets into polar desert. It's the place that while living in Porto Alegre, I thought I was going to get to visit, and the resources just did not allow for that opportunity. And it's the place that now that I live in Switzerland and have this potential opportunity, it might be the place I finally get to visit. What's the role for education in protecting Antarctica? It's what I do in my AP Environmental Science class. Learning about how different biomes interact with each other, learning different inputs and outputs within the carbon cycle, looking at carbon or carbon dioxide as one of the main components of global warming. It's kind of like, how will my learnings and expedition insights be included in my teaching practices? One of my favorite things to do in teaching environmental science or any of the courses that I teach is to be able to throw up a picture on the board that shows some phenomena and have the whole backstory of that photo, because I was the one that took it and I taught in Brazil. I showed an image of dune grass and how on top the dune grass was very short, but the roots were about 10 times as long as the height of the grass. And because the dune had suffered from some erosion, you could see a cross section, and it was so visible to the students how powerful roots are in maintaining. So I look forward to hearing from you. I know there'll be a wonderful or huge amount of applicants that are just as qualified as I am, but I'm happy to throw my hat in the ring. Thank you very much.